Yay, it's live. Okay. Let me pop out my little chat here. And then if anybody is watching, please let me know if you can hear me, because I wouldn't be able to tell. And a normal, sane person would test this out, like privately, but that's no fun. Yay! Thank you. You're a new name. I dig your name, by the way. What do you want me to call you? I gotta remember to like look in the camera. That is super fun. I'm really excited that this worked. I was concerned. Katie. Hi, Katie. I'm Claire. It's nice to meet you. Appreciate you coming over and hanging out. I'm super excited that this worked, for real. I used to I had another channel and I would try to use my laptop and it had a built-in camera and microphone. And I used to try to stream on there and my microphone didn't work. Hi. Here's a dog. I don't know if you like dogs, but there is one. Okay. Let me I'm trying to put my link on here. Yes, I am using a webcam. It's one that I've had for a while. I don't know what kind it is. I bought it on Amazon because it was the perfect balance of cheap price and decent reviews. Okay. Yes, Lafayette. Okay. I'll leave it alone. Oh, thank you. I think it shoots in 1080p. I think. I don't remember. I've had it for a very long time. I'm gonna alright. Because I just figured out this cool thing. I figured out how to get people's channel. I'm really not tech savvy at all. Oh well, thanks. So I figured out how to save people's channels to watch later. So I'm gonna go check you guys out. Where are you from? We are up in Northwest Indiana, so there's nobody up here by us. I wish there were. There's a couple of people up in Michigan and stuff. Oregon, very fancy. Are there do you have a lot of other homestead type people up by you? I've never been out that way. It's on my list of things to do. I had a friend in middle school who grew up in Bend, and he used to tell me about how pretty it was and how just nice it was and how much better it smelled than where we lived when we were in middle school. And so I have to go up there because apparently you go up there to smell the great state of Oregon, apparently. Indiana's cool. I dig it here. south of Crater Lake. I've seen pictures of Crater Lake, but I couldn't find it on a map or anything. So, yeah, super exciting. Hey, so like I want to call you Pickers so bad. What do you want me to call you now? Because you're not Pickers anymore. This is really good. I usually use my phone for all my streaming and my video and everything, and it's really irritating that I can't like use it when I'm videoing normally. So this is nice. I can like respond to comments and stuff. I really didn't have anything planned to say. I was like fully expecting this to flop and not to go well. So I gotta regain composure for playback reasons. Like nobody's gonna watch this anyway. But see, there are a lot of people homesteading over here, just not necessarily on YouTube. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We have a lot of commercial farming around here where we live, which does make the organic gardening and homesteading a little more difficult because we are surrounded by just like acres and acres of commercial farmland. And so when we go to try to put in our garden, like last year we moved in the late summer, so I didn't try to put anything in really. But I did notice like when I would go take the dog out and stuff, even in our backyard, even several acres back, we had a ton of overspray from whatever they were covering the soybeans in last year. And I'm concerned that it's not going to bode well for my little garden this year. I remember when I lived in Tennessee and I lived right next to soybean fields, I got overspray and it killed everything. The only thing that didn't die, I think, was the okra. And it just obliterated all of my nightshades, particularly my eggplants. They died in like 2 days. So yeah, I'm concerned. Yep. So let's see. Let me tell you about me, I guess. So like we rent here and we have about 3 acres. We are only really using about an acre of it or so because it's a weird front yard setup, and then we have the neighbors that like face it. It's a weird setup. I don't know my landlord, so I don't know what I'm able to do and not do. And I have some bootleg rabbits in my basement, and I'm looking to get rid of them because I hate them. And they're just furry freeloaders at this point because I'm not doing anything with them. And they're just an extra thing to take care of. My boyfriend, Matthew, says that I can try to get quail or chickens or something as soon as I get rid of the rabbits. And that's, I think, fair. And then I have a dog. And he is not a very good farm dog, but he no longer tries to kill the rabbits. He's got a lot of beagle in him. So initially, he did try very hard to eat the rabbits. But my one doe, particularly, I think if he ever actually got after her, she'd whoop him. She's so mean. Good morning, Rainbow Valley Ranch. Hi, what's your name? Horse, dairy sheep, and a dog. I'm not familiar with dairy sheep, mostly because I think that you don't hear about them as much, particularly in this part of the U.S. I'm familiar with, like, obviously dairy cows and dairy goats and stuff. How do you think the sheep milk compares to cow's milk or any other type of milk that you've had? Because that's very interesting. I love goats, and I would like to have some. Hi, Rachel. My sister's name is Rachel. Very nice to meet you. So yes, I love goats. I plan to have some in the future, probably never on this property. But one day I'm hoping to have some. And I would like to use them for milk because I don't handle cow's milk very well. So, dairy sheep, very interesting. A one-man crusade to convert people to sheep's milk. Very nice. I'm interested. I'm interested. I'll have to see if I can find some. The milk situation here is a little bit weird. I can buy for $8 a gallon, which is not that bad. I can buy a gallon of whole, raw, unpasteurized milk. We have like a little Mennonite store that I can go to. But that's pretty much it. Like you can buy pasteurized, like homogenized, store-bought goat's milk here, but I haven't even tried it. Yeah, no, I'm same way, Rachel. Like, I mean, obviously, like I knew they made milk because they're mammals, but at the same time, like I've never heard of anybody doing it. So that's very interesting, Katie. I dig it. I'm definitely gonna have to check your stuff out, especially being that you're the queso maker. Queso is amazing, especially if you're making it with actual cheese and not the plastic Velveeta garbage that everybody else wants to make it out of. I kind of imagine, Rachel, like, I don't know if you've ever seen Meet the Parents, but where Greg is talking about milking I think it's a hamster. They have tiny little teats, and he's just like, I mean, because he says on there, like, you can milk anything with a teat or something like that. Oh, it's a cat. Yes. Hey, Vina. Long time no see. Hold on. I'm going to look at you. How do I... Yeah. Okay. Vina, I just made you a moderator because you are my favorite human. So, Vina, when are we going to make our trip over to the Myshire farm? Because I'm convinced that if I go... hey, Arnie, thanks for dropping by. Vina, when are we going to go to Myshire? That's you a wrench. Because we need to go. I'm convinced that if I go to the quail farm and I see all the quail, I will just have to buy some, and my boyfriend and my landlord will have to get over it. And I'll just have a bunch of quail. Because that's how you do it, right? You just accidentally get animals. That's the way to go. I need to look up. I follow them on Facebook now because of you, and I've got to pull up when they're having their little gathering again. Ooh, I haven't followed them that closely. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming on, Katie. It was really nice to meet you. I can't wait to check out your channel. Super appreciate you being the one-man show in here in the chat for the first little bit. But I hope you enjoy milking and you get to love on that bottle, baby. That's so sweet. Oh, yeah. No, Rachel, I'm really bad about accidentally buying chickens. I've never accidentally bought ducks because I don't super care for waterfowl. But yeah, I definitely, one time I stole my friend's car and came home with 2 extra rabbits. That's how the numbers just keep going up and up. It's in July for the quail farm. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, still a little bit away. Hello, our organic life. Please let me know in the chat what you would like me to call you. If you're comfortable sharing first name. I just subscribed to you guys last night, and I had your videos playing in the background, but I have not like actually sat down and watched them yet. I plan to. Your video quality is impeccable. So you're doing an awesome job. Let's see. It's a huge potluck, fish in the pond, hang out, talk to people. I think when I looked at it last year, Vina, wasn't it only like 4 hours away from me? Tiffany, I knew that because I saw you in Lorella's stream, and that's how I found you. Vina, we have to go. We have to go to this thing. I mean, I think you went last year, didn't you? I'm assuming you did because you know a whole lot about it. Right? Their channel is so cute. I can't stand it. Like, goals. Goals, goals. See, I always look at people and I'm like, oh, their quality is so awesome. And I'm like, why can't I do that? And then I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm shooting on a 6-year-old iPhone. Very, like, just, you guys are putting a lot of work in. I super dig it. So Vina, how far away is it from you? Because I want to go to that. Oh, they're only 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah. No wonder you go. I really want to, see, you're on an S5. I'm on an SE. It's like, I don't remember where it falls in the lineup. It's got hairspray all over it right now. But, yeah, no, I feel you. I have a 5C also. I think the SE is a little bit newer than the 5 series. But I have a 5C, and then I can't remember what Matthew has, but we use those to shoot. Mostly it's my little SE here. Let's see. Handycam. Yes, equipment isn't everything, but man, does it help. I have 2 little tripods that I'm using. One, my friend got me at a thrift store. It was just like, it happened to be there, and it's like a little tiny one. And then I have another one that's a 5-foot tripod that I got on Amazon. Super dirt cheap. But having tripods is a huge game changer. Okay, so what you need to do, the Nikon is awesome, but what you need to do is do your research before you buy a camera, because I bought one. An old friend of mine worked at a pawn shop and would, get me pretty decent deals on stuff, as much as he could. And I spent all my tax money, like last year or the year before last, on a camera, and I spent like several $100s on it. I don't have kids, so I'm not getting buku tax money, but I spent all my money on it and had not done any research on it. And you're at a pawn shop, you're pretty limited to just what they have in stock. And it was a total flop. It was great for amateur photography, but on filming, either you have to adjust the focus, and when you're moving around a lot, you can't constantly adjust the focus on it. Or you could put it on auto adjust, and when you were filming video, the auto adjust was so loud, it was just sounded like scraping plastic, and it would totally wash out all of the audio that you were trying to record. I'm so mad at myself for doing that. So now I'm trying to sell that one and get a proper vlogging camera, but I've gotten so comfortable on iMovie Maker on my phone that I am afraid to use big girl editing software, and I would have to do that if I got a camera. So I'm dragging my feet a little bit, but that is something that I wanted to do this year. So that's how I felt upgrading, Rachel. That's how I felt about when I got this phone. I was like, well, when my 5C finally, kicks the bucket, I'll upgrade. And then I did. And then literally the day that I got my new phone, I went to go do something with my 5C, and it came back on. And so I was like, what did I get this new phone for? Not that it isn't lovely and that I don't love it, but now I have extra phones all over the place. But it was dead for like 4 days. I think I got it wet. I think I dropped it in the bathtub. I can't remember. It was back when I was washing clothes in the bathtub. I think that's what happened, but I can't remember. It was so long ago. So it is an issue. Yeah. See, I am so far from being able to monetize. I don't even have 100 subscribers yet. And we've only been doing this channel since January, so I'm not beating myself up about it at all. We set out goals for our channel. I would like to be at 1,000 by the end of the year, and I think that's probably feasible. But we're 3 months in, and my 3-month goal was to have 100 subscribers, and we're still on track for that. We've still got a couple weeks left in the month. And so I'm with you. Like, I don't want to start buying stuff because this is ultimately just a hobby. The filming of it is just a hobby, and I don't want to dump a whole lot of money on hobby. I don't even want to dump a lot of money on my homestead because I don't own this place. So yeah, I'm a little bit too cheap to do anything I do well. I am. I'm at 98. So I was at like 91 or something this morning. That's awesome. Oh, that's what happened. I just got like 6 subscribers in the last like hour. That's so awesome. Yay. Thanks for letting me know. I don't like, so I don't know what you're using to edit with, Rachel, but I've only been using iMovie Maker. I tried to use Shotcut when I very, very, very first started my old channel that I don't even do anymore. And I hated it and it crashed my computer a lot. Now I have Buku RAM because I'm using a gaming computer. So I could probably run it, but I'm terrified of it and I don't know what I'm doing. Do you like the flexible tripods? Because when I went to the Homesteaders of America conference last October, a lot of people had them. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be good for getting around stuff to get different angles, and that's cool. But several of them I saw where like the legs just popped off. So that's a little bit concerning for me. Right now, I really like the tripods that I have. The little one is really good for getting close-ups and stuff on the counter. And then the big one, I can get it down to as little as 18 inches or as tall as 5 feet and anything in between. And it's very adjustable on the little head. The only thing I want right now is like a gimbal or something so it can kind of stabilize when I'm walking or when we're driving. Because if you've never been to Indiana, we don't actually have roads. We just have a Swiss cheese pothole asphalt thing that we drive on. And so all of my car shots are just, and I would like to have something to stabilize that a little bit. Windows Movie Maker. It's terrible. I'm used to all of its quirks. So, okay, all right. I haven't used Movie Maker only because my last 2 or 3 computers that I've had haven't had it on there because they don't, Windows doesn't support it anymore. So I mean, I used that like growing up when I was in school to make different presentations and stuff. I do like the versatility of iMovie Maker though. So if you have a lighter camera, using it to bend and flex the camera. I think I'm talking. Okay. All right. All right. Right. Earthquake for real. Like we have this one road because the way our city's set up, it's like twin cities that are separated by a river. And there is this one really steep hill coming down from our side and then going down the river. And it's a drop of like, I don't know, like probably like 500 feet, 400 or 500 feet for real, over the course of like 2 miles. And it's really pretty because you can see the hills and you can see the city behind it. And then there's the river and the bridge underneath. And I always try to get a shot of that because it's so picturesque. And every time I go to edit it, it's just... Yes. So I just downloaded, I don't remember what it's called. It's something like Shotcut. HitFilm? Yeah, HitFilm Express. I just downloaded that and have not even opened it. I don't know if it's going to work well for me. But I just had such a bad experience with Shotcut whenever, because and it was my old computer. I mean, I know that's what it was, but I'm going to give HitFilm a whirl, and then if that doesn't go well, I may try Shotcut again. I don't know. I really wish, because Matthew went to school and did a lot of graphic design and editing classes and stuff. I wish that he was more cooperative in helping me edit the videos, but so that he could teach me how to do some of this stuff, because he's used like Photoshop and I don't know if he's used like Final Cut or anything like that, but he's used some stuff like that, and I think he could help me with it. He just is not interested whatsoever. He's not even interested in being in the videos most of the time, let alone helping me put them on the internet for the strangers to watch. I'm just lucky that he goes to the conferences and the meetups and stuff with me. Hello, Dan's boys. I didn't see you. And Lorella, I just need to be watching the chat because I'm not paying attention. Hi, Lorella. Hi, Dan's boys. Hi. See, I was smart. I've done live streams before. I knew to bring water. So I hated filming in the beginning just because it was so tedious. And I don't do tedious. I want immediate gratification from this very simple thing that I'm doing. And filming isn't that. So sometimes I will have Matthew help me with stuff, but he'll take it like he's a mom at a birthday party. He's like trying to get everything, and he moves the camera too much. And I'm like, just get a wide shot of it. I can fix the rest of it if you give me enough room to work with in the margins. No, he's going to be right there. It's going to move a lot. You're going to get seasick watching his stuff. Bless him. I'm so grateful to have him. He is an immense blessing to my world, but a cameraman he is not. What'd you do, Bubba? Ollie wanted to come say hi. Hey, we're about to go to the vet here in a minute. As soon as we get done live streaming, yes, we are. We're going to go to the vet, and you're going to get a shot in the butt, and it's going to be amazing. We've taken him to the vet like once or twice since we've gotten him. He doesn't know what he's in for. Oh, it's all good stuff. It's not a bad vet visit. He just needs to be updated on his shots, and he's breaking out because apparently we just started getting fleas in February. All of a sudden. I think that's because the farmers spray for nematodes, and the nematodes aren't there to keep the fleas in check. And so he's kind of itchy, so I'm going to ask if they will give him a prednisone shot or a cortisone shot, and then talk about getting him on something like Trifexis or something. So, yeah, it's not a bad vet visit. It's going to be expensive for the mama, huh? Yes, it's going to be very expensive. But hopefully we won't have to go back and do that again for a while. You can't be in my lap the whole time, hon. Go play. Here, off. I live in Indiana. I am kind of between Chicago, Illinois, and Indianapolis. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's like the only real big-ish city area between the two, really. And we live on the outskirts of the city, so still a lot of farmland. But we're only like 15 minutes from Walmart, which I hate Walmart, but you know. What states do you guys live in? Just go ahead and tell me all the things. If you already told me, then that's cool. But so like Ollie loves these little rubber balls. It's his favorite thing in the whole world. Vina, so Kathleen from Mama Grows, Marco Polo'd me last night and was like, so what are your conference plans? And I was like, so it is March. Right now I'm operating under the assumption that I am going to be able to go, but that is quite up in the air. I do not have my ticket. I do not have a reservation for anything. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Ontario, Canada. Good things grow in Ontario. I haven't been to Canada yet. It's on my list of things to do. Will you please stop getting mud on me? That would be so nice of you. Here, off. Colorado. My cousin lives in Colorado. She lives outside of Denver and just bought a house, and it's a tiny little starter home, and she gave an arm and a leg for it because Colorado. So, you know, bless you for being able to live out there. I looked at like moving out there a couple of years ago because I'm young and I like to move across country while I don't have kids and I'm not married or anything. And I looked at it, and it was cheaper for me to live in Alaska than it was, maybe not like the cost of goods, but like the amount that I would be earning compared to the amount that I would have to pay for a place to live. It was cheaper to live in Alaska. So bless you. Kathleen, I was just talking about you and how you were harassing me about my HOA plans. So yes, I would like to be able to go to the Homesteaders Conference. I'm doing a lot of other stuff this year, though. We're doing a lot of traveling this year. So I'm hoping and praying that even if I have to sell a kidney, I'm going to go. So my birthday is in like 3 weeks. So my dad's coming up here for that. And then end of April is Easter, and I'm planning to go to West Tennessee for that for my family. And then for Memorial Day in May, Cherish with Hope's Homestead and the Southern Mama's Coffee Break is doing a thing in East Tennessee that I'm wanting to go to. And then in late July or early August, we're planning on going to Texas to visit Matthew's family and see his brother who's been in Japan for the last 2 years. And then HOAs in October. So I don't know how financially strapped we're going to be and what his vacation time with his work is going to look like. Yeah, Pickers has been lurking. I still call him Pickers too because I can't call him Incense. I can't do that. He's Pickers. I can't. Yes, if you were kind of like grandfathered in, Rachel, you lucked out a lot. Yeah, Nina, you need a new eyeball. Hey, Trish. Hi. Let's see. Nah, I can't get down with Mr. Body Oil, but he is Pickers for real. Trish. So did I tell you, or did you see it on Facebook, that I killed all my scobies? And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not asking you to send me anymore. I think I'm going to try and grow some from like some store-bought kombucha, but I am deeply saddened that I have killed all of them. They all got moldy. I don't know what I did wrong. I'm assuming I just didn't have enough. Either my starter was too old or like it was, I don't know. I don't do the science, but I'm so sad. So sad. I am the Scobie killer. I tried to kill them when you first sent them to me by leaving them in my mailbox for months in the summer. I don't think I opened them for like almost 2 months after you sent them to me. I was so scared to kombucha. Yeah. See, homeschool is a mindset. It's not a curriculum. So as long as you ask the kids if they've learned something today, then you have schooled them at home. It's fine. Yes, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Tiffany. It was very, very nice to talk to you again. Hope to see you around. I can't wait to watch some more of your absolutely gorgeous videos. You guys, if you are in the chat and you have not already subscribed to Our Organic Life, please go subscribe to them, or at least go check out their videos because they are so, so pretty and they're about to be going places. So you want to get in on the front end so you can say you've been there since the beginning. Yeah, the School of Hard Knocks works too. Absolutely. Goodness gracious. Oh, you're welcome. I'll send you, I don't know how many people I have in here, but like, if it's like 3 people, I'll send you all 3 of them. You can have them. It's 9? Oh, I have 9 people. That's pretty cool. You can see how up to date I am on everything. I'm so good at this. You guys, today's such a weird day. Then this whole, like, the next 2 weeks is insane. So, like, I have to help my friend move and I have to get my new at-home job started. And I'm just, like, losing my mind. I don't do well with self-starting necessarily, or self-finishing. I can start all the things and then I never finish them. And they just crowd around me and suffocate me. Oh, he's so cute though, Kathleen. He's so little and he's so cute. Oh, well, hello again. Off. Welcome back. Welcome back. Milking didn't take super long. I didn't plan on being on here this long either, but you know, it happened because people came on. These are my people, especially Kathleen and Trish. Yeah, they're my people. Yes, it was so fun chatting with you, Rachel. I will definitely be seeing you around. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Hold on, I'm going to do the thing. I've just figured out, because I'm not good at technology, I have just figured out how to go to everybody's channel and like save it for later to watch. So there you go. You're on my list too. Okay, now I got to put everything back. And then I just opened a Word document for fun. You guys are some of the best people. I whine to you guys more than I whine to anybody else, but mostly only because you're too nice to not listen. Have a beautiful day. I hope it's not rainy and overcast and 30 degrees where you are like it is here. Hopefully it gets a little bit warmer than that. I'm trying to see. This morning when I woke up, it was pretty cold. I'm hoping it hits 40 today. Come on. Do the thing. So it is 38 degrees, but we do have a high of 44. But the wind chill is 32. So, yeah. We're supposed to have freezing fog tonight. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like just a heavy frost, maybe. I don't know. It sounds terrible. You do have baby bunnies in the ground? Aww. They're so little and cute. How old are they, Trish? Hey, Sugar Yeah, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, hi. I can't even remember. What do you, Sugar Creek Homestead of Tennessee, what do you want to be called? I'm learning everybody's name today. I'm trying really hard. I don't think I've messed up yet. If I have, nobody has said anything. Just a few days old. Hey, you know, it's not a bad thing that you thrive on unplanned pregnancies. MTV made a killing off of Teen Mom. You're fine. You're doing fine. Oh, that was a bad joke. You just want to be Sugar. Okay. I can call you Sugar. Yes, and I live in Indiana and not Ohio or Michigan or Iowa or Minnesota or any of the other, Wisconsin. I can't remember where all you've said. You've said a couple places. Yes, Indiana, in the middle. Whenever I moved here, my sister, I was telling my sister I was moving here. She was like, the show on TV, The Middle, is about a family in the middle of Indiana. And she's like, I'm convinced that this only exists in TV shows. This can't be a real place. It's like Narnia. You're just stepping out of the car into the abyss. You might as well have walked through the wardrobe and into Narnia. She was convinced that Indiana was not a real place. You're not Adam Levine? Okay. No, see, I'm with you, Dana. Like, we're neighbors. I've been through that chunk of Ohio, and it was just traffic cones was all I saw. Open road and traffic cones in the middle of the night in this slow drizzle on the way to the Homesteaders of America conference. Ohio, I'm convinced it was only a few hours, but I feel like we drove through Ohio for about 6 days. You're acting to me like I'm supposed to know the song lyrics, Trish. You don't understand the level of homeschool that I was. And so I still don't listen to secular music really, like, at all. I don't do the things. Let's see. Yes, we have plenty of cool people in here, Sugar. Plenty. Mina. Yes, most music is dumb. Oh, hold on. I'm about to go through and start giving out some wrenches. There you go. You get a wrench. And you get a wrench. And everybody gets a wrench. Because I don't think I'm giving wrenches to anybody on this channel. Vina got the first one, though, as is only fitting. She is the troll slayer, after all. So what is everybody? Yes, she does have the honor. There's a whole song that is very not homeschool approved that just came to mind. Vina, if you feel like it, I'll send it to you on Facebook. But there's a whole song talks about being a man. I'm not going to elaborate any more than that. I'm just going to make myself a note with the pen that I don't have. I have a whole office and no office supplies. Let's see. Are we still friends on Facebook? I'm assuming we are. I haven't deleted you. Yeah, you're blue. You got a wrench. Oh, you're painting today? Nina, you know the song? I thought you might. So I have things that I've been meaning to paint. I owe Kathleen a painting, and I want to send Trish one as well. I've been threatening to send them for probably close to a year now. I've had the canvases and the paints even for at least well over 6 months. I had them before I moved here, and I still haven't done it yet because not only am I a terrible friend, but I am terrible at getting things done. And if I didn't have so much to do today, I would do that. One day. One day I'll do the thing. Dude, what? You'll have to tell me. Are you duding me because I owe you a painting? Because I'm aware. Well, no wonder I couldn't find you. So, like, Nina, I know your real name, but I totally put in Kitty's real name instead. I know you are two different people. The first name, not the last name. But I don't know what is wrong with me right now. Oh, geez. I don't want to get paint on my overalls, Trish. I can't be doing all that. I am not familiar. Oh, I need to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 it. You're right. You're right. I just have so much going on right now. I need to do it. I may do it tonight. But I have a really hard time painting when it's dark outside because I draw inspiration from the sun and happiness, and I don't have any sun right now. So, like, the overalls thing, guys, is that we say that she who wears overalls means business. Variance being that she who wears overalls means trouble. So, I want to paint some little she who wears overalls stuff. And it's going to be so cute. And I want to paint one for Kathleen that says, grow something today, even if it's yourself, because that's what she says at the end of her videos all the time. And it's so cute and so inspiring, and I love it. They're not that hard to find, guys. I found mine at Goodwill. I mean, somebody bought them and didn't love them or couldn't wear them anymore. They're also men's overalls. I should have stated that. Yeah. Women's overalls either are super hoochie and are like fashion forward and they have all the cuts and the distressing and stuff on them, which I'm not about that life. Or they're men's overalls and you could fit 4 people in them, which I love. Stretchy pants are pretty awesome. Motivation starts with the first brush stroke. You guys are so cute. What are you doing? I don't know what he just ate, but the dog just came in here licking his lips. He's definitely eaten something he wasn't supposed to. Tractor Supply and Rural King. Yeah, especially the ones at Rural King. I like theirs. I just get big ones, the big men's ones. I think the waist on mine are like a 44 or something like that. They're just roomy. Yes. So Trish, one of my favorite videos of all time on the internet is this mom that has, like, I think she has quadruplets. Triplets or quadruplets. She has a bunch of tiny children. They're probably 18 months old. And she like hides from them in the pantry to eat Twizzlers without them knowing. And then she like shows the camera under the door and they're like looking under the door at her and it's like a zombie apocalypse of toddlers. Yes, Duluth Trading Company. My favorite flannel and my favorite tank tops come from Duluth. They're very expensive, but they are very good quality, and I love them. I've had them for over a year. No, almost a year. I got them in April of last year for my birthday, and they are really good. See, you just gotta embrace your curves, even if it looks like you got a bowl full of jelly. Body positivity. Everybody loves Sienna. See, I don't even have an apron right now. I really want to either make one or get one this year. I found a really utilitarian one online that I want, and I've been dropping hints to Matthew that I want it, and I'm not getting it for my birthday, and I didn't get it for Christmas, so I'm going to have to go buy my own apron, which I'm fine with. I just never remember to do it, because then I always end up buying stuff like wheelbarrows and, you know, garden tools and stuff like that. So, oh no. Yeah, Dina, I don't imagine that that's very comfortable. No, I'm not throwing your ball right now. Ollie's favorite thing to do is play with his ball. His second favorite thing to do is when I won't play with his ball with him, he likes to shove it under things like the coffee table or the corner of my desk where he can't get to them. And then he whines and whines and whines and whines and whines and whines and whines about it until I get it out and throw it for him, like to get him away. So he can bring it back to me and be like, she threw it. And then when I refuse to throw it again because I'm busy and I'm doing something, that's exactly what he does, is he shoves it under the coffee table or under my desk again. It is his favorite pastime, by far. Because you are terrible. Mommy loves you, but you are the worst. This is why I found him running around on the side of the road. This is it. In it. Why are you licking your lips like that? You're such a weirdo. I love him so much. Oh. You guys are such a fun group. I would like to schedule a live stream during the week. I would like probably for it to be a daytime live stream. That would be pretty cool. Oh, hey, Kathleen, he does that too. They're just little ground raisins. He loves it. He's not allowed in the rabbit room now, though. So that he doesn't really go in there much anymore. So it doesn't happen much. Right, Trish. This is why he was on the side of the road. This is it. It has to be. And I looked around that little neighborhood where I found him. Nobody knew where he came from. Nobody wanted him. I was like, haha, okay. Yeah. Hey, Mark. Hey, mods, please don't, if you've got a wrench, please don't block Mark, even if he's ugly. That's Matthew's dad. Say hi to him. Hi, Mark. Oh, that's a tiny, tiny little dog, Sugar. Yes, he did. Trish, I was so mad. There was syrup and glass everywhere. Gross, Nina. Gross, gross. So, Mark, Trish is Willow Creek Homestead, and she loves Matthew probably more than I do. Probably. She thinks he is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and she's so happy that we found each other. And every time, like it was her birthday, like day before yesterday, I think, and we were like singing her happy birthday on Marco Polo, and like every time he's in any of the Marcos, she's all like, "Oh, I love sweet Matthew. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are so cute together." Right, Kathleen. I need my dogs to be a little bit hardy. I step on Ollie not super often, but he likes to get underfoot, and I step on him like every so often, and it breaks my heart. I'm always afraid that I'm going to break his foot, and he always forgives me, but it would be hard for him to forgive me if I had actually killed him. So yeah, no, I'm super terrified of hurting him, and I couldn't go smaller than him. And plus, he's yappy. He's as little as I want to go. Oh no, that's so sad, Sugar. I hope she's okay. You are a creepy Matthew stalker. What are you talking about? You absolutely are. Hold on. He's done his favorite thing and shoved it under my desk, so I gotta fish it out. That's why I've got extra contact paper laying around. That way I don't have to move the entire desk again. He is seriously the worst. Oh. Siri thinks I'm talking to her. That happens a lot. Like a lot. So Mark came on the chat to say nothing. That is shocking. Oh yeah, I bet it was. My friend has 2 pit bulls, and they're the sweetest girls. Well, one of them is the sweetest girl. The other one is a puppy, so she is a sweet girl in training. But they are so hard-headed, and they're so rough with each other when they play. I bet that was definitely, yeah. You just woke up. Mark, what are you doing with your life? It's noon, afternoon. I say all kinds of stuff, Trish, like all the time. I'll just be talking and it'll turn on. I don't even know. It doesn't it work sometimes? And then, which I'm not working anymore at that place, but I would be talking to somebody and it would go off in the drawer next to me, and then it would just be talking, and I'd be like, what are you even talking about? Oh, thanks, Kathleen. I tried to look like a person today because I have to go to the vet for Ollie, and I'm going to see other human beings. So I, had to work on this. But, well, I hope that, oh, you had 3 days ago makeup on. I'm rocking 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago's eyeshadow because primer is good. Good stuff. But I hope that you have a good day, Kathleen. Matthew just now left for lunch, so he is headed home soon. So I need to hop off here soon, too. But before I hop off, I want to tell those of you who are left a fun Siri story involving my grandmother. So my grandmother, I won't say how old she is, but she's not quite 80 yet, but she's getting there. So she is my favorite person in the whole world. She's like my best friend. And my uncles got her a iPad for Christmas. Mind you, we have diagrams for her for how to work the remote for her cable. She doesn't even have DVR or anything. And we've drawn out pictures for her for how to work that. Trish, did you meet my grandmother? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, cool. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, yes, I told you this. That's how you do it. Okay, I'm just losing my mind. It's fine. So my grandmother got an iPad for Christmas. She has a flip phone, and we have diagrams for her to work the TV. And then they just gave her an iPad for Christmas. And so she knows, because she'll call me every couple of days and ask me how to do something. And I talk her through it the best I can without looking at it and without her knowing what the names of anything are. Just no background whatsoever. So the other day, we finally gotten to the point now where she can press down the home button, wait for the talk thing to come across, and say, FaceTime Claire. And then she can get a hold of me. Well, Mark, I can't help what you do. I don't know. I didn't know I was doing this. Whenever I get them scheduled, I'll let you know. So anyway, I was talking to her. She was FaceTiming me, and she kept talking about Edna. And she lives in a little community full of retired, basically old ladies. I think they have like 2 old men that live there. But mostly it's ladies, and they all live in this apartment complex together. And they all hate each other, and they all love the drama. And so I just figured Edna was like a crazy lady down the hall that she had made friends with. No. Edna, she kept going on. Edna this, and Edna tells me that, and Edna helps me with timers, and Edna helps me with whatever. She doesn't use the Hey Siri function on her iPad, which that just made mine pop up. But she doesn't use that. She doesn't use that voice command on her iPad. What she does is she presses the button and waits for it to come across. And so that's Edna. She calls Siri Edna because she didn't know her name, couldn't remember her name. And so all this time, I called my uncle about it. I was like, did you know that your mother is doing this? And he was like, I hear her talk about Edna all the time. I had no idea that's who that was. It's just one of the cuter things that she's ever done. It's absolutely precious, and I love her, and I'm so grateful to have her in my life. Edna. Edna. I can't even. Edna. After she said that, I was like, I only ever want to call Siri Edna. And so I went on there to try and see if I could change the name that I call her. There's not a way to do that. Maybe in the future. But anyway, it was the funniest thing in the whole world. Hey, Edna. So anyway, I have been on here for a full hour, you guys. That is really exciting, especially for a test run. I definitely did not expect so many people to be on here, and so many awesome people at that. I'm definitely, I know, I want to call her Edna too now. But I really want to start a weekly live stream. So let me know if you would prefer that to be a morning thing or an evening thing, and we will figure something out and make this a regular thing, because this was really fun and you guys are awesome. Lots of people got wrenches tonight or today, so that's really exciting for me to give out wrenches, you know. So yeah, Matthew is going to be home here in just a minute, and I'm going to probably cook him a sandwich because I did not plan to be here. I planned to already have gone to bed by now. Mornings are easier for you. Okay. All right. I can make that happen. I'm feeling probably Thursday mornings. Is this Thursday? Yes, Thursday. Thursday mornings are probably good. So when I figure out how to put up a poll, Mark, I will do that. I will put up a poll on Facebook. Go like the Facebook page because there's only like 15 people liking it right now. Yeah, I'll put up a poll over there. Excellent suggestion, Mark. Excellent suggestion. So, all right. I'm going to go feed Matthew a cold sandwich because I was not prepared for today. But thank you guys so much for coming on and hanging out with me. This was so much fun. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.